What if I ran Disney? If I was the CEO of the most powerful entertainment company in the world, I wouldn't just play it safe. I'd completely reinvent the parks, launch new resorts, take over streaming, and even crush Universal at Halloween. This is my $59 billion Disney master plan, and by the time I'm done, Disney would be unstoppable. Let me show you how I do it. Step 1. Florida, the heart of Disney. First theme park we're reimagining, Epcot. I'd reimagine Spaceship Earth into Loki Multiverse Adventure. Guests would enter the TVA, guided by Miss Minutes, and end with the Watcher in a finale unlike anything Epcot's ever seen. The Abandoned Wonders of Life Pavilion, I'd transform it into 20th Century Land with an Independence Day simulator, an original dark ride, kids play zones, and even a Disney World history teacher. World Showcase, for the first time, every pavilion will be explorable. Authentic dining, cultural spaces, and unique attractions which will make Epcot feel alive. And thrill seekers, goodbye Figment. Hello, Florida's most extreme coaster. Think Guardians in the Galaxy, Tower of Terror, and Test Track fused into one, strictly made for ages 13 and up. The next theme park, Hollywood Studios. The first thing that we do is turn Sunset Boulevard into Avengers HQ. Tower of Terror will be reimagined into Stark Towers Multiverse Drop Ride. Rock and Roller Coaster, it'll be rethemed into Thor Hyperdrive, which is going to be a smoother, faster, and more immersive roller coaster. The former Lightning McQueen and now Villain show, that'll be replaced into a Avengers Museum. Add in a live stunt show, kids ride, and a full Avengers retheme. Plus, expand Pixar and Monsters Inc. land and bigger Disney Junior shows. We're going to fully gut out Launch Bay, and we're going to turn that into one of the greatest kids lands any theme park has ever seen. We're going to become unstoppable when it comes to kids shows or lands. Now, I know I'm going to receive backlash with this, but we're going to get rid of Star Tours and we're going to turn it into bigger land for Monsters Inc. So now we can build a Sully and Mike meet and greet, or we can go and see Randall turning in to wherever he is and how to become Randall or how to become a scarer. Moving over from Hollywood Studios, we're going to go to the land of the animals. Animal Kingdom, that will grow too. Africa gets a Lion King dark ride, a roller coaster inspired by the continent, and a water adventure. Dino Land is already going to be reborn into Encanto and Indiana Jones. Pandora will double in size, and Rafiki's Planet Watch is going to be retired so the animals can get larger habitats. And we're going to turn that train station where you take the train to go to Rafiki's Planet Watch, and we're going to turn it into that roller coaster. And Pandora, for being as big as it is, it's going to double in size, and Pandora will become one of the greatest lands in all of Disney history. We're going to add 2 roller coasters, and we're going to turn the Na'vi into real things. And we're going to have meet and greets, and they're going to walk all around Pandora so then you can meet them and they can interact with you. Down in Dino Land, it's already going to be confirmed as reborn as Encanto and Indiana Jones. Now, Dinosaur is going to become the casita in Encanto, and you're going to be able to go around and you're going to go and meet Abuela and all of them, and you're going to be able to see what power you can get, and you have to try to stop Bruno from coming back and trying to take over the casita. Moving over from Animal Kingdom, we're going to go to Magic Kingdom. They're going to get some bold updates. Tron will get longer and faster with an extra launch. That launch is already fast. We're going to make it really fast. You're waiting 75 minutes in line. We're going to make that ride worth the 75 minutes. Also, we're going to have 2 options. Completely re-theme Space Mountain into the Black Hole Reborn with smoother effects, or we're going to completely demolish it and build the world's first fully indoor launch loop hybrid coaster. Carousel of Progress finally bows out. replaced with a next-gen VR-based Walt Disney Story ride. And Frontierland expands with a bigger Big Thunder and an original Western Disney adventure. They're also going to get the Villains Land. The result of all these changes? Disney World becomes the perfect balance of nostalgia, family magic, and jaw-dropping thrills, ready to rival Universal's epic universe. But we wouldn't just stop in Florida. Step 2, I'd launch a brand new Disney destination in New Orleans. 2 parks side by side. Six Flags New Orleans has been abandoned for too long. With that, we're going to totally buy it and demolish it and turn it into Disney Bayou Kingdom and Disney Southern Realms. What Disney Bayou Kingdom is? This park celebrates culture, music, and food. Tiana-themed rides, jazz parades, Mardi Gras shows, authentic Cajun and Creole street dinner, all designed for just your family. Then you have Disney Southern Realms. This is a darker, thrill-based, and built for teens and adults. Marvel, Star Wars, Fantasylands, plus Disney's first ever horror nights, haunted houses, spooky ride overlays, and year-long pro-level builds. Finally, Disney goes head-to-head with Universal's Halloween Horror Nights. Now let's talk hotels. Because these resorts need flagship experiences, we're going to totally change the hotel theming. The first one, the Marvel Fusion Hotel, which will be located right beside Hollywood Studios, blending vintage Hollywood with Marvel luxury, Tony Stark suites, Wakanda tech rooms, and a rooftop Avengers Sky Lounge overlooking Stark Tower. The next one, the Epcot World Showcase Resort, with wings themed to each country, rooftop dining with rotating chefs, an infinity pool overlooking fireworks and cultural workshops. Every single resort will be right next to a theme park, which just makes the experience a whole lot better. Moving on to New Orleans, we got the French Quarter Hotel, which will be located right next to Bayou Kingdom, designed like Mardi Gras jazz luxury with live nightly performances and a secret speakeasy. And finally, the Bayou Lodge, a rustic but luxury retreat beside Southern Realms with firefly-lit pools and guided bayou safaris. These hotels aren't just places to sleep, they're attractions themselves. As CEO, I wouldn't ignore streaming. Disney would acquire Paramount Plus and Pluto TV. That instantly brings in Star Trek, Mission Impossible, Nickelodeon, SpongeBob, and more into Disney Plus libraries, and we can also turn those into rides. At the same time, I double down on live sports, locking in the NFL, NBA, NHL, and MLB rights into ESPN Plus. The result of this? The Disney Plus Super Bundle 2.0. Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN Plus, Paramount Plus, and Nickelodeon all in one. More IP than Netflix and Prime combined. My master plan also reshapes Disney Studios. Marvel Studios slows down, just 2 to 3 films a year, 2 shows at max. Every project connects to the parks. Avengers Secret Wars becomes the centerpiece. Thor Hyperdrive ties directly into the coaster. Star Wars refocuses on Galaxy's Edge and Southern Realms. I'd greenlight a Knights of the Old Republic saga, more Mando and Grogu. Animation projects expand anime-style storytelling onto Disney+. Disney Animation and Pixar cut back on sequels and push into new franchises. Encanto 2 connects to the Encanto land at Animal Kingdom. More mythology-based originals lay the groundwork for future park expansions. Shorts return monthly for Disney+. 20th Century Studios focuses on reboots with park tie-ins. Independence Day Reborn connects to Epcot. National Treasure connects to interactive attractions. Every film, every show, every IP designed to loop back into the parks. Did you think I'd forget about events? I'd make them massive. Mickey's Not So Scary expands into the Bayou Kingdom, adult Halloween Horror Nights, takes over Southern Realms and Hollywood Studios with haunted houses, spooky overlays, and all-night parties. And for marketing, I'd bring in influencers. YouTubers like Tim Tracker, Disney Food Blog, and more get early access. Billions of views equals free advertising. Now, the finances and adding all those up. Florida parks and hotels would be around $25 billion to build or to reconstruct. New Orleans parks and hotels would be around $14 billion to purchase, demolish, and then build everything back up. To acquire every single streaming would be around $20 billion. But don't forget about the sporting rights that we have to pay every single franchise or every single player, which will be around $5 billion a year every sport. That's $59 billion in total with Disney's $200 billion market cap. The company still sits at $145 billion after everything that we just did. And with billions in new revenue from parks, streaming, hotels, events, the plan pays for itself in just around 7 to 8 years. The final result? Disney renovates its parks, dominates the streaming, locks down sports, and takes Halloween back from Universal. If I were the CEO, this is how I would make Disney unstoppable. So, what do you think? Would you visit this new Disney World or the New Orleans Bayou Kingdom? Should Disney really buy Paramount or Nickelodeon? Drop your thoughts below, hit the like and subscribe button for more big ideas, and remember, the magic is just beginning.